Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome if you're returning and welcome if you're new. My name is Blue. This reading is going to be for an unsolved homicide case, so we're going to take our time with this one. But this is going to be for the 3 little girls that was found in Cass County, Texas back in July 2022, which has been a year ago now. For 9-year-old Zariel Oliver, Amaya Hughes, who was 8, and then Tamari Robinson, who was 5. Why is my cat just hopping on me? But yeah, they were found, all 3 of them together in a pool nearby near their home, brutally killed, strangled, and allegedly sexually assaulted. Now, this is in a rural part of Texas. I wanted to do this case because I just can't imagine how this is still not having any leads or any new information developing. Apparently, this is kind of like a racist part of Texas down south, so not a lot of coverage for young girls or young black people in general. So I just kind of want to look into this and see what comes out. So let's just hop into it. I'm going to pull 1 card from the Seasons of the Witch and get an overall energy. We're going to figure out what kind of happened that night or what may have happened. But there hasn't been any arrests in this investigation, y'all. So that's really disheartening. All right, 1 card. So we have the Underworld, number 40. So let me read a passage out of this book for a description. So the keywords in this is transition and judgment. It is often said that how you live one life will determine your abundance in the next. Those who go through life with loving, kind hearts will find prosperity and great love in the next. Those who are cruel will find themselves in a life of hardship and trauma as a way to atone for their unkindness. The message for this card is about transitions. It's about moving out of the old and into the new way of living. We've been clearing out baggage for a long time because it takes a long time to clear out ways of doing and thinking that make up our very ways of life. But it's time to step through the threshold into something new and different. This can be scary because it means something has to die so that your new life may begin. You are more than prepared to handle this new path, or it wouldn't have been given to you. Embrace change, loved one. And this is so fucking eerie, y'all, because there's 3 women in this card. Okay, so we're going to keep that up top. Before we even hop into tarot to unfold the story, let's get some what's tea cards, just 3 of them to kind of see. I want to look into the mom too, not to be that person, but I watched a few interviews before I hopped on this, just to kind of, gauge the whole story, make sure I wasn't missing any holes. And I just want to check on her. No accusations, but something is telling me to. But let's see what comes out surrounding the energy of what happened to these 3 girls in Cass Pool, Texas that night, or the day of their death. Okay, so the first card out, we have child services. Kids at risk of being taken, or, sorry, my 10% warning just came up. Kids at risk of being taken or is about to, reporting something, neglect or abuse. Second card that flew out was waiting. That was upside down. Okay, for a second. 1 more card. We have love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, nostalgic, and running. Okay, so, I kind of feel like something was definitely plotted here. It feels like somebody was waiting for the right time to do something, and then as soon as they did it, they went on the run. So we're going to get the energy of who is behind this. But I feel like this is someone who is abusive to children, or they are regularly neglectful of children. I feel like this is somebody who they should not be trusted around kids, or they probably already have a criminal record that involve kids, or like some type of abuse history. Somebody has been reported before about something with children here. Okay, so let's not read too deeply into this. Let's see, three cards from this deck, please. Love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. One more card. Children. Aww. Your connection with children is a part of your life's purpose. One more card. Show me about the energy of what happened to these girls. Excuse me. Admit your true feelings to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly desire. All right, so before we even get the spread of the story, let me check in on the mom real quick. Show me the mom's energy and involvement. Is there anything that we should know about the mother or the family members in this case? Because apparently the cousins were watching these girls for the mother while she was at work when this happened. So any family involvement, just to be sure. Tell me the truth. I don't know why I'm hearing that channel message like you can tell me the truth. Okay. Any family involvement? So we have the Hangman. The Queen of Wands. And the Page of Cups. Interesting. Give me an overall energy just to be sure. I'm seeing the mom come out here, or an older woman figure. Overall energy. I'm not sure if the cousin who was watching that day was a woman. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, so that's a negative. I don't feel like the family was behind this. I feel like they genuinely miss these girls, or they're genuinely really remorseful about what happened. I'm seeing a lot of grief here. I feel like somebody is having a really hard time moving on from this, even though they do try to make an effort. I feel like wherever these people say that they were on the day that this happened, or the night that this happened, that's the truth. Especially with the Hanged One, somebody was sitting still. They were in one spot. They were not locating from back and forth. I feel like their name should be cleared. So clarify the Hanged One just to see. The Queen of Swords. And show me about the Queen of Wands. What's this Queen of Wands doing here? The Strength card. And the Ace of Cups. And the Judgment. Okay, yeah. Alright, so I'm not getting any family involvement from this. Alright, so then let's move on to the full story and see what exactly could have happened. Okay. Alright, so let's get a 3x3 spread with the overall energy. I feel like something is just so quiet. Like, I don't know if I know they live in a rural area, so it probably is very quiet, but like, the energy from these three girls is just very quiet. I don't think that they have a lot to say. I don't feel like they're very, like, Their energy is just so like silent. I'm also channeling that movie Lovely Bones. This feels like that type of energy where someone has transitioned, they moved on, and I kind of feel like that's what the Underworld card the first card that we pulled in this spread kind of talked about. It's just kind of like somebody, they've made it from one place to another. Like, they're not lingering behind or waiting for justice. Sometimes tapping into this energy, you can kind of feel when people are like still angry or lost or sad or like really hurt about something. I'm not getting any of that. This is a very quiet reading. All right, so show us what happened of the night with these three girls. Look at all of them under a full moon. I cannot stop looking at this picture. I can't believe that here they are. You know, I feel like they're okay. They're all right. Show us what happened that night. Show us what happened to these girls. The Four of Wands, the Page of Cups. Okay, so here they are at home. I see them being comfortable at home. Home is a place where they are happy. It's a place where they are having fun or where they actually like to be. This is not an abusive situation. It's not a scary situation. Home is the house is actually a home here. Page of Cups is representing them. I see them here playing, having a good time, wanting to be here. So it looks like this particular day, like they could have been like, you know, having fun together outside or just having fun doing something in the backyard or all together. And then a conflict breaks out. The Four of Wands turns into the Five of Wands. So something goes from like relaxed or fun or having a good time to a fight or some type of competition here. I feel like this could even be them saying like, I bet you can't race me to this place, or I bet that you are not faster than me or something like that. And this harmless activity turns into something else. So maybe they wandered off or they ended up in like another territory, but I'm seeing somebody in the bushes or like somebody is like lurking or waiting, literally. And I say lurking in the bushes because look at this card, and I chose this deck to use for this reading for a specific reason. I mean, I was told to, but still, like, look at how this one eye is like underneath a bunch of rubble or trees or something like that. I'm not sure if these girls wandered off or if they ended up a little bit further from home than usual. But I do feel like somebody was waiting here. Now, mind you, waiting came out after child services. So, just keep note of that. Oh, I'm not taking all three of these. That's too many cards. 1 second. Okay, so we have the King of Cups here coming out next. Here's a masculine energy. I'm getting a water sign, masculine, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This person stays not too far from these girls' homes, or they lived with these girls at one point, maybe even. If they didn't live with these girls, they live nearby. They don't live too far. I'm feeling like less than 4 miles. This person lives less than 4 or 40 miles. But he frequents their home, you know. Or he's always kind of been not too far behind. We'll check in on his energy later, but I feel like this person made a judgment call to do something with these girls or for these girls, and this is kind of when the fight happened. All right, what else? Show me what else happened that night. Please make it clear. Why am I hearing March Madness by Future? That's so random. But we have the Ten of Pentacles underneath the Five of Wands. So I feel like he is victorious in something that he's been planning, or he's victorious and he successfully wins a fight here, because this competition or this fight or whatever happens, I don't know if he kind of like orchestrated it. Maybe he gave the girl some type of not ultimatum, but like a incentive, or like a challenge, and they completed it, but it wasn't really whatever he wanted them to do. It was a facade, or it was a trap. That's what it feels like. This kind of feels like, hey, I got candy in my van type of energy, but I'm not sure if these girls were familiar with this person. Again, we'll check in on this, but let me get 3 more cards before we do any clarifying. Okay, so here he is again, the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is coming out underneath the King of Cups. I feel like this person has money, or they're of high status. I feel like this person is, I'm hearing the word untouchable. I'm hearing untouchable by NBA Youngboy. This person, they might actually have like some type of rank and authority, or they just got a lot of money or a lot of time or resources on their hands here. I feel like people would be surprised to know this guy was involved. I feel like he has a lot of trust, if not from the family of these girls, or these girls themselves, or like the girl's mother, then he's just like a trusted member of society. So we have the Star card coming out in reverse. Yeah, you know, I feel like something is like unexpected here, or somebody wasn't thinking that there was any danger involved with this guy, because he has shown up to be trustworthy before. I mean, he is coming out upright, King of Cups and a King of Pentacles. This could be somebody that like offered them money or candy, or like shelter, or some type of recreational fun at some point. What's the last card here? I actually feel like the family might know this person. I would not be surprised if they do. So we have the 7 of Cups coming out last. I don't feel like this person ever had like any plans to take care of these girls, or to keep them for long, or anything of that nature. What's the overall energy? The 9 of Cups. Self-satisfaction, self-fulfillment. This feels like Chester the Molester vibes. I feel like somebody did something purely for their own sexual gain, their own physical gain, for their own fulfillment or pleasure. Okay, so let's check in on this King of Cups. I'm interested to know. Show me what the energy surrounding this person, this masculine, in relation to these girls. First of all, let me ask a separate question real quick. Does the mother of these 3 girls know this man? Does she know him? So we have the 3 of Pentacles coming out here. I do feel like he is, if even if they don't have like a personal connection, she's seen this person before. She's worked with him. Maybe they worked together, or like, you know, she's seen him on the news. This feels like a public figure, or like just somebody who's already familiarized with the community. This could even be a family member, because it's like, yeah, with the 5 of Wands, there's a struggle here, or there's some type of fight, but it's no danger. I don't sense any danger in this deck. I mean, we got the 4 of Wands coming out first, so that already talks about harmony, stability, a happy home life. It's upright. It just, you know, Page of Cups, King of Cups, Judgment, 10 of Pentacles. This feels normal. I don't sense anything dangerous. And also with waiting, again, this just kind of feels like a plot, you know? So I do get the sense that this person is familiar, and even if they are not, like, even if the mother does not know this person, it still wouldn't give, like, you know, oh, don't talk to him, or don't go with him. You know, this person, they're, I don't know, they're a chameleon. All right, so clarify the King of Cups now. Show me about this person's energy. So we have the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. And the Three of Cups. You know, yeah, I feel like this guy, even if he doesn't know the mom, like he, you know, this could be like a shop clerk or something like that. Like this person seen these girls often, or he watched them, or he got a chance to surveillance them at some point. It just feels like a sense of familiarity. Four of Pentacles and a Seven of Pentacles. It feels like he was waiting for the right time or something of that nature. What's the Ten of Pentacles here? The Fool and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, he might have told them that he had something for them, or he could share something. This definitely is giving family member vibes. Okay, let me stop talking about the familiarity. What's the King of Pentacles here? I do feel like there's two men involved here, though. One that actually may have like perpetrated this or worked with the first person. Like it could be two men here. One person that actually like carried through with the plan or idea, and another man that helped him cover it up or assisted with kind of like keeping him safe in this process. I'm hearing, what did you do? You know, what's the King of Pentacles? The Nine of Pentacles and the Magician. Yeah, somebody, they have enough power or access to something to make a case disappear, or to make evidence disappear. I feel like, again, this is somebody with power. What's the Seven of Cups? The Two of Wands and the Ace of Swords in reverse. So somebody, I really do feel like they're shredding files, or they're just kind of like, they have major control over how this is going to play out. So let's go ahead and move on from this and kind of get if we're ever going to see justice or a verdict in this situation. Again, I'm just getting two men, very familiar to the family, to the girls, to the mother. Even if it wasn't like on a deep basis, it just was on a high and by basis. They've seen this person's face before. I feel like this person had like intentions for these girls from the beginning. They carried it out, and now they're on the run, or now they're just, this person, they may not even be in Texas anymore. This person, they're going for sure. They do not stay in Texas no more. I don't even know if they were staying in Texas to begin with. They could have just, this person, they kind of feel like a couch surfer or a military personnel. They don't stay there long. So show me about the Five of Wands. What was the actual physical altercation? The Seven of Wands and the King of Swords. The Seven of Wands and the King of Swords. I kind of feel like this person may have like locked these girls up somewhere for a little bit of time, or he could have like, well, they already said that the girls got strangled. Because if you look at the pictures on this, on these cards, there's just like a lot of like physical hitting or something going on. I'm seeing like a key here. This is the King of Swords. Can y'all see? I'm seeing like a key or like a belt. So I feel like the struggle definitely entailed like a a okay, I don't really want to go into that too much. I'm not going to lie. Show me about the Page of Cups, though. We have the Ace of Cups and the Death card. You know, I kind of feel like these girls were willing to go with this person, or they didn't put up too much of a fight with them, because, again, there's like a sense of trust here, or like they don't feel like anything is off with this person. It just feels like it really wasn't too much of a struggle until the fight actually started to happen, or until the attack actually started to happen. But it's interesting because Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, Death. It's like something is sudden. I don't even feel like this lasted more than 7 days. I don't know how long these girls was going, you know. That's something I would actually be interested to know. July, yeah, I would have to get more information, but it just kind of seems like he might have had them for up to a week. All right, but let's just move on. I just want to see if there's going to be justice in this case. But I'm getting 2 men. Possibly Caucasian. Will there be justice? Show me the outcome to this case. Show us the outcome to this case, please and thank you. What's the outcome going to be to this situation? What's the outcome? Sorry, it's too many cards. I just keep on hearing that song. I'm a chameleon. Okay, so the first card that we have here is Mask. This talks about deception, pretending, inconsistency. We also have pride, self-esteem, self-worth, ego. Somebody is going to take this shit to the grave if they can. And then we have management, plan, and organize. Yeah. I feel like the only way that somebody would admit to this is if, like, is if it would buy them more time out of jail. Like, if they got into a situation where the evidence and the DNA was linked back and it would get them a plea deal. That's the only way this person would ever say that or tell other people what they've done. Other than that, you can pretty much forget about it. This is going to be a closed case. I feel like this person is not even anywhere near Cass County anymore. Show us about the end result. What will be the verdict? What will be the outcome of this whole case and situation? So we have the 3 of Swords here. The 5 of Swords. The 3 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles. What's the overall energy? The 9 of Swords. Yeah, somebody, they're going to let this sit on their conscience. It doesn't really bother them anyway. They got so much damn pride about it. And the 5 of Swords, I feel like they don't have a conscience, or they don't have like a heart, you know. They can discard of people, or they can like abuse people, use people, do what they want, and just move on as if nothing ever happened. I feel like this person, they sleep good at night. Like, yeah, maybe sometimes they go back and forth about thinking about it, but like, I don't know. I honest to God feel like it'll at least be like 8 months minimum. But on the longer end, it could be up to like 17 years until anything else develops. Like, this is just. And then in the Two of Pentacles, it just kind of looks circumstantial. It doesn't feel like anything is faded here. And because I feel like, you know, these three girls have kind of moved on and made peace about the situation, it just is, it is what it is now. It's going to take a whole lot for this to kind of like, to unfold. But I do feel like, you know, the Justice League that's working with the mom, you know, they're not going to let it go. People will check into this case from time to time when they have time. But I don't know. It just kind of feels a little futile. This is interesting to me, though. The admit your true feelings to yourself. Like, can we clarify that? Perfect timing. This is the right time for you to move forward. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Admit your true feelings to yourself in perfect timing. This is the right timing for you to move forward. I kind of feel like somebody is just like, if this is on the mom side or the family side, I kind of feel like somebody has just accepted what has happened and they're trying to move on from it. They don't really spend a lot of time trying to indulge because, one, they already know they don't have the resources, the time, or the right, you know, amount of something to get something done. And if this is whoever did this to these girls, I just kind of feel like this person is, they don't give a fuck anyway. If I'm just being bluntly honest, they don't. It's kind of like, okay, moving on. This person, I don't know. I'm not even getting psychopath vibes. I'm just getting like a fucking pervert with no conscience. This person, they don't have a conscience. Alright, I'm gonna come out of here. I don't want this to be too long, but thank you guys for watching. Leave comments and let me know what you think about this case and your theories, what you think happened, or any developments as they come out. I would really appreciate to know. Love you guys. Bye.